And that's all there is to changing the earrings.
And all there is to dropping them. It's gone forever. Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Hi everyone, welcome back to My Lady Disdain. I am Sandy.
And I'm John.
And we are bringing you another video that is sort of going in our Getting Started series. We're going to talk about the non-piercing kit from KitNKat Shop.
That's a lot of kits.
Kits from KitNKat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the KitNKat kit.
The non-piercing jewelry KitNKat kit.
So that's what we're talking about today. So I kind of glammed up a little bit, put on my jewelry because I want to kind of match with the girls. Roxy here already has her jewelry on. This is so easy that I actually already sat on the couch and put in her belly button and her earrings. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some on our Moment Sculpt Cami and show you guys how easy it is to do. Now I've already done one, so I'm thinking maybe John should do this one and we should talk about it. Sound good?
Sure.
Let us know what you think about this in the comments. What modifications have you done to your dolls? That would be a really interesting thing to find out. I know I have some ideas of what I would like to see available that modifies the dolls without doing permanent damage to them. But I want to hear what you think. John, you have any ideas?
Tattoos?
Tattoos are cool. I want to see more like body parts, like tails and things like that, like ones that actually really work.
Look at my tail, Tony. How is it?
Let's go ahead and get started looking at these kits because we actually have several and we have had them for a while, and Roxy only just got her set installed and I think she looks great. I think it really adds to her. So we're going to go ahead and see what it can do for my Cami because I love my Cami and I want her to have pretty jewelry. So
yeah, doing stuff like this may seem intimidating, but it really shouldn't be. So I'm going to try it for the first time and Sandy's going to walk me through it.
Yep. So I'm going to get her out of the way because...
And here is my guinea pig.
The lovely Cami. The Moment Sculpt. So
we're going to do some earrings, and since she's got this little, well, it's not really a crop top, but it's a little short sweater, you can sort of see it there. We'll give her a belly button as well. Now you can see here we actually have a couple of different kits for our different girls. Sort of a diamond or clear.
So when you buy the birthstone sets, the kits to get started with putting your magnets in your doll, you do get these Swarovski crystal earrings, and you get, the earrings can be whatever birthstone you want, but then your belly button size stud is going to be a clear crystal.
Now this one we've already installed but just aren't using the earrings right now. So that's Roxy is wearing those. And then we had a couple of others for earrings, little extra pearl earrings, and some silver hoops.
So some nice danglers going on there. These are really neat little kits. These boxes are so nice for storing, and they've got the cute KitNKat logo on them.
Inside the main thing you've got is your 2 earrings, the belly button stone, and then on the back we can see we've got a little bit of tack and some magnets.
And then they give you additional tack in your container, and you have a magnet for storing your earrings when you're not using them, or when you're trying to put them in and you don't want to lose one, you can actually just keep them on the magnet so that you don't get lost.
Yeah, they really have thought a lot about what you're kind of going to need beyond just installing it. So that little extra magnet piece is a nice touch.
And these little containers are great. I mean, they're simple, but they're screw down containers, and they're good for keeping whatever in, even if you don't want to keep your earrings in there.
I feel like she's pearls.
I think pearls. Yeah, I think pearls would be a good idea.
Okay, so we can clean.
So they do give you a full set of instructions with pictures. I did not follow them, I don't think. But if you are like someone who really feels like they want to follow them, that's you can. I actually had watched Allison from muñecas poupée dolls, put hers in, and I just kind of remembered what you had to do. And I think if you're accustomed to the blue tack and the magnets at all, I think you can kind of figure out what you actually need to do. It's very similar to putting the eyes in. It's just a matter of lining things up. John, you want to go ahead and get Cami ready? So you do have to take off her head.
And assumedly her wig.
Yep. And remove her wig, her head cap. So basically what we're doing here is we're actually installing magnets to the inside of the head and then installing earrings that have the other side of the magnet on them on the outside of the head. We're not going to have to mess with her eyes at all. But you will see that you can see a little indent where the ear is. So it kind of gives you an idea of where you're going to put the inside magnet.
Yep.
We're decided we're doing the pearls. So you need to get one of the pearls out.
The pearl itself, or do you want the magnet?
You want the magnet. And so you might want to get out your flat magnet so you have a place to set your earrings while you're working on them.
All right. So put that there, and just for the fun of it, I will put all of them on there for the moment.
Right. Now the magnets are on the other side with a little bit of tack. And I actually found out I didn't need that much more tack. But so you can take those off of there. And then you just want to make sure that you've got the right side of the magnet covered.
Well, so I'm assuming this side was the side that was sticking to the earring. Normally with like the eyes, you put the eyes in and use tack to encase them against the wall. Whereas here what we're doing is just putting the sticky tack between the magnet and the head.
Yeah, I think I did it the other way. I actually did it the eyeball way.
So you took this.
I took it off and put it on the other side and then wrapped it around.
My guess is we shouldn't need to, although...
Yeah, I actually took it off and put it on the other side because it gives less, because we're already going to have vinyl in between the earring and the magnet.
All right. Okay, so I basically flipped it so that the tack is on the outside, and we're going to put it in like that.
That's what I did.
You just used your fingers?
Yep, just use my fingers and kind of place the magnet close to where I thought it needed to go, to put the earring in the right spot.
Now, the only problem I have here is my finger wants to stay attached. Nope, not enough.
Get a little more tack. They do give you extras, so you can take a piece and use it. You just want to make sure that you have some tack all the way around the earring, just like when you're putting in the eyes. Yeah. Little fried egg.
I see my ear indentation. I'm going to put it towards the bottom. And that should give me a good start.
Now I'd grab one of your earrings and see where that earring wants to stick. So it's up a little high.
Definitely a little high.
It's kind of cool looking, though. It kind of looks like an earbud or something.
Well, or you can pierce that piece of your earbud.
Yeah. I forget what that piece is called, but so then you just want to slide your magnet until you get it into the right spot.
So I'm just pushing down on the tack, and as I'm doing that,
that's looking pretty good. You're getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it. That looks pretty good. She looks very elegant with that one earring. So now you just need to do the same thing on the other side.
All right, so flipping this over, make myself a little fried egg. Let's turn this, see if I can get this better right from the start. So I'm going to aim lower. All right, we'll test it.
That is
close.
Close, very close.
Needs to go a little down and a little back.
And that is pretty good. I'd say you've actually Maybe it goes up a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's
Too high. There we go.
There. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. That's all there is to that, to putting in the ears. The belly button piercing is a little more complicated, but it's basically the same process. It's just a little bit more complicated to get into the area that it has to get into.
Let's see, putting the skull caps on. There we go. Okay, we'll set her off to the side for the moment. So, we need to get into her torso, correct?
Yes.
So we'll take her hands off, pull her sweater up.
Ever the elegant lady, she is wearing her lace Culture Japan bra.
Take off arms and her bust. And now we are left with her chest, her torso. So I guess we want to...
You want to bend that back a little bit so you can get in there.
And let's see. Okay, so I can, it's hard to see here, but I can actually pretty easily feel there's a little hump
where the belly button
is. Yeah. Shining this light in here, you can actually see
where that indent
exactly
is.
Where that belly button needs to go.
Yeah, that's a good idea, using the light like that. It makes it very easy to see.
So this one is going to be a little bit harder to show, but as we did with the last ones, remembering to flip this over, and just to double check, make sure our stone
sticks right side up.
Yeah. Just like with the earrings, I'm going to just take this and insert it down. I think one of the suggestions in the instruction packet has you sort of like letting it slide down in there. But I think I can see it reasonably well, and especially if I turn this back on. And then again, I'm going to aim to the lower side of it. I would say you do have to push a little bit further to get the tack set down, because you're kind of going over a hump, and you've got to push your finger in a little bit farther than you might think.
And before you move your doll, you want to make sure that it's stuck down reasonably well so you don't lose your magnet down inside the doll body. But it's actually really easy.
So there you can see we've got my tack stuck down. Let's do a test. All right, I went a little teeny bit too far. So we'll just get in there and keep nudging it up.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I do like it there. You want to see some
of the belly button. Yeah, I think that looks really good. So that's all there is to it. And it's really, really fast and easy.
Yeah, let's put her back together. I'm actually kind of digging her like Sinead O'Connor look here.
Nothing compares to you.
So I think that looks really good. We wanted to show how easy it is to swap earrings out, because once you have the kits, you can buy additional earrings from them. And we thought we might swap out her belly button, correct?
Yeah, let's give these a shot. These are earrings that we got from them, our little pearl drop earrings here. And I thought, well, we have 2 pearl earrings up here. Why don't we try... Actually, you know what it should be?
One of those in her belly?
Yep. Take those 2 out, and that one out. You want to grab that side?
And that's all there is to changing the earrings.
And all there is to dropping them. It's gone forever!
And now she has a pearl belly button.
I like it.
I think she looks awesome. I'm not sure if I want to try and put her wig back on.
A little messy, but...
And there she is, all complete. So I think she looks great. And I think that now that we know exactly how fast and easy it is, the next time we change our dolls, they'll probably, all get these sets put in them. We need a couple more.
Yeah, we need more, because that number's growing a little.
Just a little. I even would like to put an earring on Q. Maybe in his eyebrow or something like that. Because
I know that they were looking into figuring out how to do even smaller earrings and studs
for doing body piercings, etc. So they're definitely still working on this, and they're still coming out with new jewelry, which is really awesome. So, what did you think of this? Do you think this is something that you could do? I think even new to Smart Doll people can really do this to add some personalization.
And these really are not very expensive to get started.
No.
So I would check out KitNKatShop.com and just, give it a shot. It is really, really quite easy.
Yeah, and fun, and it just adds a little something. I mean, a belly button ring is just a little sexy, and it looks cute. These girls can rock it. So, we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to know what else is going on with us, you can follow me at MyLadyDisdain with underscores.
And you can follow my photography adventures at... what is my name?
Smart Doll Folio.
Smart Doll Folio on Instagram.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and that'll be it for us. On behalf of John, the Court of Disdain, and myself, Sandy, have a good one. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.